Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Lisa Chase Kaylee here on YouTube, the scrapandmommy.blogspot.com, and minialbumscraps.ning.com. Alright guys, finally I get to share a project with you that I made and not a swap video. I'm excited. Not that I don't like doing swap videos. I do, but I like to show you guys stuff that I get to make too. Been working on different lighting setups, so hopefully see how this is and see if this is any better. Alright, I was Matilda's partner in a mini album swap that we did, and this is the mini album that I made for her. You guys have seen the one that she made me, and she scraps faster than I do. I'm a slow scrapper, so anyhow, without more yapping, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I used the Colorblock Antique Papery, I believe it is. Yeah, Antique Papery paper from Joann's, and they have the paper, the punch outs, and all different kinds of stuff that matches it. So that's what I used, and then I used a few other things here and there. So here we go. This is the cover, and it's made out of chipboard. I covered it in one of the background papers. I did some stamping on it. You can see like some print down here and over here poking out. You can see that. So that I stamped on. The circles I stamped in a chalk ink. The butterflies are a Martha Stewart punch. You guys have all seen those. This yellow here, okay, we got the doily, and then this yellow is an actual receipt paper, and then these are papers from the collection, and then this is a playing card that I found at Joann's. Oops, one of my little butterflies is stuck behind there. This is a playing card that I found at Joann's. Put it on there. These are some punch outs and die cuts that came in, that you could get with the collection. And this is design paper that I ruffled and then sewed down with my sewing machine. These are tickets that are, I think from the girls' papery maybe? I can't remember, but they come in a big roll, and then I, trimmed those off and stamped on there, the memory stamp. And let's see, and then this piece here, you can see it colored. This is one of the resin pieces that you guys saw me do a video on from Coast Country Girl, from Dawn. She sent me, so I trimmed that up and I colored it with a Copic and I stuck it down. Then this is a Recollections that I cut the center out of and put a new center in, and that's probably, I think that's it for the cover. Boy, that glare is getting me, so see how I hope I don't have to do the video over again. Alright, this tab here is just for looks. It doesn't really have a function, and it's a Jenny Bolin punch. Alright, I realized when I was getting ready for the video that I didn't do this page. So I'm going to go back and put something on here. But this first page is just chipboard. And then the rest of the pages are craft envelopes. I made it to look like the Melissa Francis envelope mini album. And I did it because I wanted to try it out and gave it chipboard covers. So I cut all the envelopes myself and basically made what you can buy from her. So, anyhow, so this first page, I have a Webster's Pages sparkler there. These are cut out from the paper, and it was actually design paper that was printed with those words, so I just cut them out and cut them into a flag shape. Same with this. This is a toothpick I trimmed off. It may be a dowel, I can't remember, that I trimmed. A tag from the collection with some ribbon. And then this is a felt rolled rose that was a die cut that I rolled up. Got a little heart clip right here. It's really just decoration. And then in the envelopes themselves, I left them open so that Matilda could put whatever she wanted in there. That way if she wanted to tuck memorabilia or, concert tickets or, extra photos, journaling, she could put whatever she wanted down in the envelopes. Okay, this is the back. And then this page is just a pocket. And this is another where I get all excited that I'm done and then realize I'm not. I'm going to make a photo mat for her in there. Duh. I got some eyelet trim down here across the bottom, and I got this from Lizzie Joe's. I think she's on Zibbit now. Her store. You can find the link to her store on our site. And then I stamped this little flag and cut it out. Some jute rope, like twine down here at the end. I tie a little bow on. And then the next page here, an epoxied sticker from the Antique Papery collection. This envelope, I enlarged the flap, because you can see on this one, when I did the cutouts, the flaps were straight. So I rounded them and gave them all that same look because I really wanted it to be more like the Melissa Francis envelope shape. Okay, so I put this epoxy sticker, my nice rounded flap, I pen stitched it in a white pen, and then down here I have a crocheted flower with a felt center, rolled rose center, and one of the lovely members on the site had sent me these. And then I used a sticker and I backed it on pattern paper, and I cut out some more little pennant flags, little fishtail flags. And I have one of the Tim Holtz hangers, and I used a Spellbinders die to make some mats, and again, pockets open. And I just connected the mats together with a little crystal brad so that, they went on there. And then I just used this little paper clip, the hanger clip, to clip those on there. Okay. Then this next page. Now these pages I cannot take credit for because I saw them on a Scrapscription mini album, and it was different paper and whatnot, but that's where I got the idea. And they use stickers, and theirs are a little bit different, but the basic idea did come from them. Same with the following page also. I just made it my own. So, some photo mats here, and the pennant flags are not glued down so she can put her photos underneath, their journal or whatever. This is one of our chipboard laser cuts that is available in the store, and I used the the vintage photo distress embossing powder on it, and then some trim down here at the bottom. I pen stitched around all these mats again, and I left the background just craft and these little twine, thinner twine, to give the pennants their like rope that they're hanging on. And then on this side, I have had this sticker forever. Do not remember where I got it. I made a project, one of my very first swaps. I did some tags on a little balsa box, and I'd used the rest of those stickers on it. So I just had it in my stash. This is one of the stickers, the chipboard accent pieces that match the collection. This here is just a thin rope, and I didn't have baker's twine. I don't actually have any baker's twine. But what I did was I wrapped it around a thin dowel, and I used a marker and made lines on it, so when I unrolled it, it had the lines like baker's twine, and I did it on a blue. And then this lifts up so that she can put photos or journaling or something underneath. And that's what this twine actually does here on the end. It actually connects it over here to this following page. And you can see here, that one lifts up, and there's a pocket back there, a sticker from the collection. This is another one of the Recollections flowers, and these leaves are from, they're not from Recollections. They're from another petaloo. They're petaloo flowers from these. They're the leaves that come in here, and they're, you know, petaloo leaves, but a Recollections rose, and then a Prima tiny rose. It's either Prima or I Am Roses. I can't remember. So that's what the center is. And then the pocket I just made out of paper rather. Punched the semicircle. The report card here is from the collection, as with the sticker. So when they have so many pieces, things come together so easy because it all matches. Okay, so this one will open here, and actually, if you guys see, this is all backed, and this is the flap from this envelope, but the pocket is right here. So I flipped the flap backwards. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope so. Because in actuality, it would fold this way, but I folded the flap backwards so that the pocket was open at the top, so she could tuck some tags in there, and then just kind of made it as a flap on the other side. Alright, this page, nice and simple. I didn't want to make too many pages overdone. I seem to be doing that a lot and seeing that a lot, so I didn't want to do that. I made a lace band over some cardstock so that the paper didn't catch, and then I just made some simple photo mats. Again, the envelope is open, and I just used a Tim Holtz clip so that they didn't slide through, because it's not actually a pocket, it's just a band. So nice and simple. And then, oops, that clip also holds this on the other side. And again, a nice simple page. I wanted to make sure I had at least a couple that were pretty simple. Room for a nice big picture on there, and then another Recollections flower, and here you can see I didn't cut the center out of that one. And then just a quarter fold, you know, place for your pictures. Just quarter fold mat there. You can see this is sort of like a rickrack shape, but it's a velvet feel, so that's really cool. And then I just I border punched a piece of accent paper and, you know, glued it down, and then used that velvet rickrack to combine them together. Okay, this next page I used some lace here. This lace is from the Paper Bag Lady, who's Julie Dawson, and it's really cute. It's got like some hearts on it. She's got a lot of cute trims and awesome paper bag albums, and if you haven't checked her out on Etsy and checked out her site, you definitely should, because she's got some amazing stuff. So anyhow, so this is a Spellbinders die, and what I did was I folded the paper before I die cut it so it would make that flip up. So she put a picture and some pictures on the inside, you know. And then there's a little bicycle. I didn't want to cover that up. I thought that was cute. This sticker that I backed with some cardstock again, so it wasn't stuck down. She could put her picture underneath. And then this envelope. This is a flower made from the Spellbinders rose die. And then these are petaloo flowers that I put rhinestone centers in. A doily that's almost a quarter, you know, quarter of it, 3/4 of it, whatever. I trimmed it off. And then some blue ribbon, satin ribbon, and I cut it into that pennant shape on the ends, and then some flat back pearls along the bottom. Again, with the envelope flap, so it flips up and open. This is all open, so her pictures, she can use it as a pocket or slide some photos underneath there. I didn't want to busy it up with too many loose photo mats, thinking that if she wanted, I'm going to send her some paper, so if she wants to make a couple, she could, but I think it might look nicer with her photos kind of matted flat. That's my thought on this next page here. I got some stickers again that I popped up that say Lost and Found. Again, I used a doily to make some corners. The photo mat is down, and the white here isn't actually secured. It's more like a template for her to cut her photo for, you know, so that it fits in there. So you can see my little photo happy face. But I think that's something that's getting lost recently in a lot of albums, is no place for photos. So this next page, this is one of the laser cut bird cages that we have available on the site on Mini Album Scraps. I used Tim Holtz Scattered Straw Distress Stain, stained it, and then I used some Glimmer Mist to give it some sparkle. I like how it came out. On this envelope, I opened the tab, the flap, and I cut it sort of into a tab shape. And again, this was an idea that I got from Scrapscription. And then I made just some basic tags, some ribbon, and, you know, some brads. So just some tags that poke out of there for some interest. And then this page, I did the same thing. I put a white piece down so she knew where her photo could go and how it would fit. Just a border cut, you know, border punched piece there. And then this is the last page, and it's chipboard. And I did the same thing with the white photo mat. So I put the photo mat down so she could, you know, use it to measure her flowers. Put a butterfly punch, the bigger Martha Stewart butterfly, and stamped a flourish. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put rhinestones on the dots yet or not. I don't know. Some petally flowers that come with the glitter on it. I didn't glitter them. I cut this circle using my Martha Stewart circle cutter. So I cut the circle out and kind of poked my mat through it. And then this knotted trim is also from the Paper Bag Lady. So again, she has a ton of different trims, and it is so well priced. It's amazing. So you definitely should check her out. These are flowers that match the collection. They were like $1 or something at Joann's, so really good priced. And then the back of my albums is always plain. Oh, I don't know why it's caught. Here we go. There's the back, just covered in paper, and I wrapped the chipboard. So you can see there's no chipboard sticking out. So that is it. This is my album for Matilda. I hope she likes it. I am going to go back and finish this. And that's it, guys. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to I hope to see you guys Sunday. I'm going to show this a couple times in my videos, but we're going to be making this mini album holder. Here, I'll tilt this up. See, here's mini album. There's a video of this on my channel already, and it has drawers. It's all made from chipboard. So we're going to be making this in a Ustream class, Mini Album Scraps Ustream, this Sunday at 8 p.m. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye!